It's day 3, but it's actually match 4. This is my partner.
Hi.
And we are not playing Matt Brown. He, I'm afraid, lost by 2 imps yesterday, so he's going to try and qualify for the punch bowl, my elusive punch bowl I've never made it through. Morning. So we're wandering in. I misread the draw last night, so I'm just going to double check who we've got. I think we might have... Yeah, we've got Martin Taylor's team, and Martin Taylor does watch this, so hi Martin. Hopefully we see this and we are still speaking and one of us isn't too upset. But yeah, the draw is here, so there's us and there's Matt, but he didn't make it through, so we're gonna get the winner of that and so on, and then the draw opens up and here's the defeated. It's a bit noisy, I'm just going to stick around there. There's 8 undefeated teams left. There are already over a third of the field's out, and if we win this match there'll be over half the field out. So winning this match means we've lasted more than half, but we're basically on the halfway point now, so doing alright, I think. The punch bowl qualifiers, if you don't know what they are, basically every stage you get knocked out. I'm going to show you the venue. Every stage you got knocked out, you get knocked out. There's a different number of teams get knocked out at each stage, and then you generally go some sort of round robin. Let's see if we can go in. I can't go in that door. So I'm a bit frazzled today. We rushed in. There we go. So here's the playing area, the main room. We've not been in the main room much today, but it's just a bit quieter now, I think, so I'll do that. So this is the main room, much more space between tables because there's more side rooms this time, which is good. And they've been changing the boards, so each match has potentially different sets of boards, which is also good. It's bad that you can't chat to your friends about what you did on certain boards, but for integrity purposes, and weirdly you actually get some more nice hands even if you weren't participating in them. So Matt was a couple at the flat last night that he was playing and we didn't get to play, so interesting choices, I think, some of these. Yeah, so we've got, I think it's Justin Hackett, Martin Taylor, Barbara Hackett, and a guy I recognise but can't remember his name, so we will do what we can to win that match, to stay in the main event. And I think my personal goal is to get the quarterfinals. I've never done that. I've been one match away a couple of times but never made the quarterfinals, so if I can stay until Monday, which is when the quarterfinals start, I think, or thereabouts, that'll be my goal, so that'll be good. So we're gonna find teammates, find our table, win the toss, and win some imps, and then hopefully you get another video out of this while we're still in the main event. So we're just talking system because we got this board and I think we'd get to the same spot whichever way around we played it, but I took a bit of a gamble with the system we were playing. I think you have king third singleton, sorry, someone's talking loud behind me, I'll shift around a bit. King third singleton, queen third, king jack to 6, and partner opens 2N, which is 20-21. You only have a 9 count, but if you count your losers, if you have a club fit, if you count your losers, you've actually got a pretty good spot. You know, you've got like a 7 loser hand, and being 6-3-3-1 is much, and especially with on a third, is much better than just some random 9 count with 6 and 6-3-2-2 or something. So I thought this was better than what it could be, and the issue is you could just bid 3N. Because the only other option we have in our system is 4 hearts as a slam trying clubs. And to keep it simple, what we said over this was 4N is key card, 4 spades is I'm interested but I can't bid key card, and 5 clubs is to play. So if I bid 4 hearts and partner isn't interested, their only out is 5 clubs, and they could do that on 2 low or queen 1 or something, or ace 1, and you know, you don't really want to be in 5 clubs. You want to be able to show a slam chain clubs, and partner needs to be able to sign up from 4N. So we didn't, the way we were doing it, we've since changed it. The way we do it, we didn't have that option. So bear in mind that if you can't bail out in 4N, do you still want to show this as a slam chain clubs? And I think you want to show it as a slam chain clubs if you can bail out in 4N, but if not, I think you're guessing. So I'm like, I'll do it. They'll do it at the other table, might as well, because if the other table has the availability to show a slam try and then sign up in 4N, if 6 clubs is on, we're going to miss it. So I don't know. I think it's close. I think it's marginal, but I went shrug 4 hearts, and partner key carded. I showed 1. Partner bid 6N. All right, then she's got some honours to protect, maybe some heart honours to protect, which is the important thing. Although in 6 clubs, the heart honours don't need protecting because I've got a singleton, and the full hand's there. And if clubs come in, we make 12 or 13. 13. We make 13 if clubs come in because they didn't lead a heart. But as it happens, they don't. We went 2 off because we only have 10 tricks off the top if clubs don't break, and or something like that. I think they gave you a heart trick at the end, didn't they? So that was a shame, I think. But I believe that's probably just going to be 3 out. We walked past the scores on the way out, and the scores were 2 imps to us, 3 imps to them. And I think this board's been scored, which probably means the opposition are in 6 clubs, 1 off. Now, do you want to be in slam here? Probably, because you either want to be in 6N by Andy or 6 clubs by either hand, because clubs are coming in more than half the time. Any 2-2 break, any 4-0 break with Queen 4th on side you can pick up as well if you lay down the ace first, can't you, Andy?
Yes.
If you lay down the ace first and the hand over the club shows out, you've got the 9 and I had the 8, so you can pick the clubs up that way. So the fact that it's a flattish board means it's not too bad, but obviously, yeah. Do you want to be in it? Yeah, I think you do. I'm being results merchant here. You do want to be in this, I think. But we have since changed the system to a better one where we can show all our minor suit slam tries and then still bail out in 4N, which was the problem with what we were doing before then. So it's good to tinker. We got a Murph, and it comes with an excellent piece of defence, and then just to make sure we guaranteed the Murph, a bad piece of defence, so we could actually take it 7 off. I'm just going to show you the whole hand, and this is something Andy does moderately frequently, and I think it's probably technically correct more often than you realise it is, and so maybe you should just do this by default. But there's the whole hand. It goes a precision club, 4 diamond overcall from Andy. So I think it's good pass a precision club, 4 diamond overcall from Andy's hand, which is West. And North pass is I pass, and the strong hand does a takeout double. That's fine, they're short diamonds. Pass, what does North bid? 5 clubs is making, but it's not unreasonable to bid your 4 card major here. So they bid 4 spades, pass, pass, pass. So I led partner suit, and Declare is in a bit of a pickle here. It's not a good spot. You've probably got several spade losers. What are the lines to not lose 3 spade tricks and a diamond? I mean, not many. So they ruff at trick 1, and they played a club to I think their best chance is spade 3-3 with me not being able to tap them in diamonds when I win the 3rd spade or something. I haven't actually analysed that. I don't legitimately think there's many lines to make it, but you need some sort of miracle spade distribution, I think, to make it. So they crossed the king of clubs and played a spade up. I played low, and they played the king, and Andy played the 10 of spades. And I think this is correct because your 10's dead anyway. Your 10's not gonna. It's not like you leave a finesse open for partner because dummy's on is gone. If partner has the jack, they're gonna make it or they're not, depending on how many they have. And so you're not losing a position. You're not creating a tennis position off a partner or anything like that. Partner's never going to want to exit in spades or something like that because look how partner's got loads of free exits. So here, I think it's a great thing to do just as a habit, and I think Andy did it by habit because if she realised why she was doing it and why it worked, she would have defended the rest of the hand slightly differently. So Declara then played a 2nd spade, I think they were hoping for Andy to have like Queen 10 Doubleton or something, and then maybe they're in the game, maybe they only lose 2 spade tricks. If we can't tap them or something. So that's what they did, or maybe 3 spade tricks and no diamond tricks, who knows. I think they're always off. But when they played a second spade back, it goes small, small. I win with the 9, and I thought, how can I make this clear for partner? I played the queen. Why would I play the queen of spades unless I also have the ace? And at this point, partner should realise that I'm about to draw trumps. She's unblocked and so on. So I played the queen of spades, small, 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 discard small. I played the ace of spades, small, discard small. But partner didn't discard either of her 2 hearts. If she discards either heart, we take more off. And then I played a diamond to my partner, and they all rattle off. Partner had ace, king to 8. Now, obviously, I need partner to have the ace of diamonds for this defence to be good, but look how good dummy suits are. I mean, I don't really have any more play than just drawing trumps and hoping partner has winning diamonds. And so we got a Murph, and for those unaccustomed among you, a Murph is 5 off favourable for 250. It's the only way to score 250 in bridge, and we got it, and it's much better than scoring 350. Who wants 350? Teammates doubled them in 5 diamonds, only got 200, but we got 10 imps on the board. So after 2 sets, I think I need to go back in. After 2 sets, we are 14 up. We won 9, then we won 5, but I think they're a team of 5, and I think they're going to change up partnerships now. So we will go back into the fray once more. So this is a hand from the 4th set. 3rd set, and I'm in 4th seat. Okay, so there we go. I've got the bidding slightly wrong. East opened 2 clubs because they were playing precision. So East opened 2 clubs, which is natural clubs, and limited points. And it's you to bid. Well, you've got an easy 2 overcall. You haven't quite got an opening hand. Partner's a passed hand, but you're favourable. You might be able to compete the part score. You've got 6 card suit. It's fine. So you bid 2 hearts, and West bids 2 spades. And your partner bids 3 spades. What is that? Well, that is a good raise to 4 hearts. It's not a preemptive raise to 4 hearts. Partner will have close to a maximum passed hand. And partner will either have a good heart fit or about a 10 count, because we open nearly all 11s, especially favourable. So partner's probably got 9 or 10 points and 3 or 4 hearts. East doubles this, which may show some residual spade on us or something, maybe on a 3rd spade or something like that. And you decide to bid 4 diamonds. Why you bid 4 diamonds, you say, when you've only got 2 and you've got 6 hearts? Well, it sounds like from the bidding that they're about to bid 4 spades. So what do you want partners to lead against 4 spades? Well, a diamond, or preferably not a heart. If partner's got king to 3 hearts or ace 3rd heart or something, a heart lead's probably going to give a trick away, because you haven't got any of the top 3 on us. So you bid 4 diamonds as a lead directing gambit to allow partner to bid a diamond against 4 spades, and maybe if partner's got 4 hearts and 5 diamonds, then sacrificing in 5 hearts is sensible. So, well, you've only got 2, you really don't want a heart lead. West doubles this, and he goes pass, pass. So partner's got diamond length, because partners, I think pass must be willing to play in 4 diamonds if I've got natural diamonds. I don't, so I bid 4 hearts and I get doubled. So, bit of a competitive auction, feels like a match point auction, but they lead the 5 of spades. So you can see you're not in the best spot here. What's going on? Well, East has got fewer than 15 points in 6 clubs probably, and it looks like East has got on a doubleton spade, because what on earth is East's double of 3 spades if that's not the case? West has got to have 5, so East has probably got king X or queen X of spades, and just maybe, I can't remember what the bidding exactly showed, but maybe happy for a spade lead, got showing willingness to compete in spades with honor X or something, because with 3 spades you can just bid 4 spades if you think the game's on. Opposite a passed hand. So the lead a spade. What are our prospects? Well, we're not making. It doesn't look like we're going to make this, does it? We're going to lose off the top of it without fiddling about with anything. We're going to lose at least 1 heart, a spade, and 2 clubs. Now, the issue is partner's hearts aren't great, so you can't even ruff a club in partner's hand to get close to 10. So there's a chance you can get rid of your 2nd spade on the queen of diamonds, but it doesn't look like you can ruff a club in the north hand, because it's very likely that West is going to be able to ruff with the 7 or the 8 of hearts and force the ace. So it looks like you're going to drift 1 off. So let's play it out a bit. They lead a spade. We can't afford to duck this, otherwise we're definitely going off. So we take it. And what we have to do is we have to try and we have to try and get rid of a spade away on the Queen of Diamonds. There's no point throwing a club away because we're aiming to ruff a club and maybe they have to ruff with a trump trick or something. So we play a diamond to the king and we play the ace of diamonds and everyone follows. Now we know West must have diamond length to have doubled 4 diamonds, so maybe West has got jack 10 to 4 or even 5 diamonds as well as their 5 spades. And West has doubled 4 hearts, and again they must have a heart on her to do that. So what do we do now? Well, if West has both king, queen of hearts, which isn't an impossibility, they've got 1 spade on her, nothing really in diamonds other than length, they've probably got king, queen of hearts. So what we can do is we can potentially sneak the 9 of hearts through. If the 9 of hearts holds and everyone follows, like if West doesn't cover with a king, queen, we can then play a heart to the ace, throw a diamond away, and maybe East can't get West in because we've thrown our spade away. East can't get West in and we're able to ruff a club, and if West does ruff in, they're ruffing with a trump trick. So that's our aim now. So we play the 9 of hearts and they cover. So again, they've probably got king, queen to 4. Nope, they've got king, queen third, but it looks like it's king, queen 7. So we can't ruff this club, which is a shame. And this is our last entry to the north hand, so we need to throw our spade away now. We've got to hope that East can't ruff this queen of diamonds. Either they've got to follow to the queen of diamonds or they haven't got any hearts left. And we're in luck, and they signal with the ace of clubs, so that's obviously from ace, king 2. Lots of clubs. And we get to throw our spade away. So far, we haven't lost any tricks, but we're going to lose at least 2 clubs and at least 1 heart. Sorry about that, someone rang the doorbell in the middle of this, and you're more important. So, where we got to? So, what's the situation here? Well, what's East's shape? Have a think. And what is East's shape here? It looks like we're going off. Remember, we can't ruff this club without letting West ruff in with their 7 of hearts. What is East's shape? Well, they've probably got 1 heart. They would have roughed the queen of diamonds otherwise. We know they've got 2 diamonds. And West bid 2 spades, so we know East has 2 spades. So if you stop at this point, I think East is 2, 1, 2, and therefore they must have 8 clubs. Is that consistent with what's going on? Yeah. Why didn't West lead a club? Well, they haven't got one. So, can we punish this exuberant ace of clubs discard? Well, yeah. What we can do now is at some point, if we can exit with the jack of clubs later on in the hand, and East has only clubs left, we end play them. They can cash another top club, but then they set our 10 up. So that's what we've got to do. What we've got to do at this point is get rid of all of East's exit cards. So we could play a heart here. It's a natural thing to do to make sure we don't lose the 7 of hearts and then just, go 1 off. Or we could do the following. In fact, we almost know the hand now. We could probably show it. So we're gonna play a spade. There's East's what we think is Queen X. Again, remember West has bid 2 spades. They're gonna have 5 of them. We ruff this, and now East hopefully has got 7 clubs left. So what we need to do is we need to stop West ruffing in with the 7 of hearts. So we need to take that off them. We play the jack of hearts. East throws a club. West tries to force us with a spade. That's fine. We play the 10 of hearts, drawing West's last trump. And now, if we've read this right, East will have king, queen to 4 clubs left, because all they've been doing is throwing clubs away. They haven't got any spades. We've roughed those out. You can see that they had a doubleton initially. They haven't got any hearts. They haven't got any diamonds. They must only have clubs left. So if we play the jack of clubs, West discards. We were right. East wins the queen. Now they're end play to lead away from the king of clubs, so they cash the king of clubs, but that sets up our 10. And we make the 6 of hearts and the 10 of clubs at the end for making 4 hearts doubled. However, I didn't make this. That's how the play went, and at the point where I should have roughed a spade off dummy, I played a heart. I think I played something that wasn't a spade, and the key to the hand is, at that point, you need to rough out East's queen of spades. Because if you exit with a club and East has a spade left, they can exit with the spade, and either you have to let it win, or you have to let it win and you can't rough it, or you rough it and then East is off the end play. So there was a very telling ace of clubs discard, which allowed me to set up the end play. If East just plays the 3 of clubs, which is encouraging, or whatever their encouragement is,
I can't get this end play because when I exit with a jack of clubs, if they've got ace, king, queen, they just cash them all. So I didn't punish them here. We lost 6 imps on the board because teammates were defending 3 hearts, I think, which is a funny situation to be in, defending a part scoring hearts when you've got 8 clubs. And partner might have shown values in the auction. So not a hand East West wanted to play. But I think if we'd have made 4 hearts doubled, we'd have had a 35 imp lead going to the last set, and we didn't. So that is a mistake by me. I could have got that right. If I'd have stopped and thought, I could have counted the hand for sure, because like we were doing when we were playing it through, we could stop and count the hand there, couldn't we? And I didn't. So probably played too fast. I can't remember what went through my head when I did what I did, but I should have stopped and reconstructed the hand, and I should do that more often. I do that when I need to, but you should just do it automatically, and I didn't. So opportunity missed, I think.
Future Steve is about to, or has already done, the hand where he's in 4 hearts doubled, and his hand was Jack X, Jack 10 to 6, Ace King, Jack 10x. And I think Matt Brown would have made it because he would have stopped and paused, and I didn't. So you're about to see that. We're 3 sets down, and we've won every set, but we've not won any set big. We're 21 up with 8 to play. So, decently well placed. They bid a slam because they play precision, so we lose 13 there. And then we bid a slam that the other table didn't bid, and it makes, but they found a cheap sack, so we lose some imps there as well. So our table was a bit wilder than the other table, and they found a good sack to only lose 3 imps instead of losing 12 or whatever they would have done for letting us make a vulnerable 6 diamonds. Potentially interesting. I mean, I'll give you the hand. You know Slam's making. I'll give you the hand here. This is your hand. You've got singleton, ace, queen, doubleton, ace, queen to 6, jack to 4, and you open a diamond. They overcall. Apologies. Yeah, you open a diamond. They overcall 3 hearts, and your partner doubles this, and they raise to 4 hearts. Well, what's going on? Partner's double shows 4 or more spades, or maybe just a hand that wants to compete or something. Because basically, partner could have 4 diamonds and nothing else to do because we open better minor, and there's no guarantee that partner's got this anyway. So partner's showing at least 4 spades. But they've bid and raised to 4 hearts. So how many hearts can partner have? Not many. Imagine there's 7 on your left and 3 on your right. Partner's got 1. I think partner's going to have 1 heart most of the time. And if partner's got 1 heart and only 4 spades, they must have a fit in one of the minors. The danger is if partner's got like a weak hand with 5 spades or something, and they might not have a genuine minor support for it. But to be honest, I'm happy to play in 5 diamonds opposite any sort of support, 3 low, king X, whatever. So I don't know whether 4 hearts is going off. I'm pretty sure it probably is, but we're vulnerable and they're not. And I thought, I'm just going to bid 5 clubs. It's a bit of an overbid, but I'm doing it because I know I've got a fit rather than because it's the right bid to do on the hand. If they didn't raise to 4 hearts, it's not as certain, I think. If, for example, if it goes a diamond for me, 4 heart overcall, double from partner, I'm probably just going to pass that out because do I really want to wander back in with 5 diamonds or 5 clubs now and jack to 4? So on the auction it went, I'm pretty sure partner's got a club fit, and they do, and then over that there's the full hand. Partner was able to jump to 6 diamonds, knowing that I've got equal to or longer diamonds. We've got at least a 9 card fit somewhere, but we might have a 10 card diamond fit. So partner chose diamonds, and the other benefit for bidding 5 clubs from me is that I'm going to get heart lead a lot of the time, and that's going to be 2 tricks. So over 6 diamonds, the hand with 7 spades chanced 6 hearts, which is a bit of a gamble, holding, having dummy suit locked up and holding an ace. Partner could easily have the ace of hearts. So they gambled. I think it's probably like a safety play maybe, because 5 minor's making, so 6 hearts breaks even against 5 minor at the other table. Maybe not. So who knows? We are back into the breach. We are things are getting busy. Matt is... Oh, he lost heavily. So he's won 2 but lost 1 big. So Matt's not doing so well placed. And then lots of other people. Gizzy's doing all right. He's 3rd in his group. Gizzy is 2 from 3. Matt's 2 from 3, but with a much worse average. And how's Dan Mac doing? Dan Mac's close. He's still undefeated. So it's always interesting to just sit and watch. But yeah, we've got 8 to play through to round 5 if we win. So we're done now, and the rolling scoreboard with 3 boards to go puts us 14 ahead. So we had lost 10, but teammates brought a few back. So honestly, the set was boring. It was really dull, wasn't it, Andy? Andy saying yeah. Andy said yes, and when Andy says yes, you agree with her because she's small and tiny. And remember, tiny people get aggressive. She's about to kick me. And I don't have any hands for you. There was one hand. No, it's not even that interesting. That was the most interesting thing I can think of. So I've already had a few today, so maybe not going to entice you with a hand from that set. I will give you another wrap up in a few minutes. For you, it'll be a few seconds about how we're doing. But let's just have a do. Dan Mac is 18 down with one board to play, so I think he's been defeated. Hindon is still undefeated. They're the people we played, and they're tied 60-60. What? Oh, not 11. 5 ahead. We were 14 ahead, so they've lost whatever that is. 9. So it looks like we've just got lost 9 with 2 boards to go. So from me, I don't know what we can do. I mean, do you respond, Andy, on this hand? Jack to 4, Queen Jack tight, 3 low, Jack to 4. Partner opened heart. I had a flat 5 count with no kings and Queen Jack tight of their partner suit. We can open light, we can open 11s. I just passed the heart and they got to buy it in 3 diamonds. I don't know whether... I don't think we can make anything. But yeah, nothing of the set. So I'll wrap up. We're going to be watching the scoreboard with 2 boards to come in and just cross our fingers, I guess. And we won by 5. We were waiting and the scores are coming in, and we just needed to know what teammates did on the last board, and it was flat. Thanks so much, Barbara. So we're going to go get some food. We basically had a system win on the last set. They opened 14-16 no chump. My hand had a 10 count with 4 hearts. They staymaned and got to 4 hearts. And our table, we play 15-17 no chump. So Andy opens a minor, a heart, 2 hearts, and I've got a flat 10 count, so I didn't invite. So we won 5 imps on the board because 4 hearts doesn't make, it's 1 off, you're just not quite there. So you might think lucky, but on the previous set, they got a precision auction to 6 hearts. So there was a system win each way, effectively, where our teammates were never going to get to it. It was just one of those, you know, they could relay and ask about shortages and stuff, and they ended up just bidding 6 hearts. So one in, 1 out. Played well. We won 3 out of 4 sets. So yeah, we'll be back for the next video. And the next video we are playing. Oh, maybe I can find out actually. Have a look. We're looking now, and we are playing the winner of Christ and Green. I assume that's Ben Green's team, is it? Just having a quick look who we're playing. Chris, some foreign team, or yeah, Ben Green's team. So both of those will be tough, whichever one wins, and you'll find out in the next video who we played and then whether we beat them or not.